Yo, this is Gyro89 here, and we are back with another Minecraft plugin showcase. Today we will be reviewing Backpacks Plus Plus by CaptainBern, which allows you to craft backpacks in Minecraft. They are fully configurable, and you can create your own backpacks. But let's start off with the basic backpack that comes with the plugin. It uses 8 leather around a chest to create it. So if we take those and put them in a crafting table and craft them like so, you'll get a glowing chest that will say backpack 0. 0 means it hasn't been registered yet. If you right click the backpack, it will register it and name it your name '*s backpack. If we look at it, it will say 1 on it, which means it is my first backpack. So if I go and craft another backpack, and I right click it to register it, it will say 2 on it, so that means it's my second backpack. Now, you right click the backpack to open up the backpack inventory, but while you're in it, you cannot move around other backpacks that you don't have open. It will say LOL, you can't place a backpack in a backpack. This is configurable though, but we'll get to that. Let's start off with the config.yml. This allows you to do a couple things. You can enable or disable an update checker, which tells you whether or not there is a new update for Backpacks Plus Plus. The default is true. You can also turn on and off a log, which keeps track of who registers what backpack and when. Will also keep track of other people trying to open other people's backpacks. The default is true. There's also multi-world support, so if you have multiverse or a different plugin like that, where you can have multiple worlds on your server, then you can enable that so that they will be workable in between the different worlds that you have. The default is false on that though. Now if you go out of the config.yml, there should be a folder that says recipes. If you go inside of that, then there will be the recipe for the basic backpack, and you can create new backpacks. So if you go into the basic backpack document, then you can copy that and paste it into a new document and edit it and create your own backpacks. So you create one is there's a name, there is a size, which is how much space the backpack has. There's also the recipe and whether or not the recipe is craftable. I mean, not craftable, like shaped. There is also an option for player bound, which means that it will be bound to the player who created it. There's also allow nesting, which means you can put backpacks inside of backpacks. But for the basic backpack that you get, that is not allowed, and I would suggest not allowing it, because that allows for almost unlimited storage, because you can just have backpacks inside of backpacks inside of backpacks inside of backpacks. But anyways, Then there's drop on death, which means the contents of the chest will spill out of the backpack when you die. There is the max amount of backpacks that you can have of that type. There's also a blacklist for items that can't be put in the backpacks. So if we go behind here, I created a different backpack. You can download this in the description. I'll have a link to it. It is a reinforced backpack. Keep in mind this does not come with the plugin. You'll have to get it from the description of this video. It uses 4 leather, 4 iron, and a chest in the middle. So if we take these and put them in a crafting table, I made the item an ender chest, and it still says 0, which means it hasn't been registered. Register it. It is Gyro89's reinforced backpack 1, and if you right click, you can see it has more space than the regular backpack. So you can get that in the description. There are also a couple commands. If you type /bp, then there are a bunch of commands. You can list the players who have backpacks. You can see how many backpacks a certain player has. You can see how many backpacks of a certain type a certain player has. You can open players' backpacks. You can delete players' backpacks. You can get information about backpacks. You can give backpacks. You can reload the config, and you can get the version. And those are the commands. So I have just some random junk in this chest, and I'm going to put it in my backpack. Okay, now I can go do some stuff, look in some other backpacks, and I'll go back to that backpack, and voila, there's still all my stuff. So it works, definitely. Just as a last thing, I'm going to show that you can go to like the nether or the end, and it will keep your backpack contents. So if we go in here, oops, the cow went through the portal, and we open my backpack, all my stuff's still in there. And so yeah, that's Backpacks Plus Plus. You can get it in the description. I will have a link to it. You can download my reinforced backpack. I'll also put a link to CaptainBern in the description. And yeah, that's Backpacks Plus Plus. Definitely a useful plugin, and I advise you to get it for your server. It is the best backpack plugin. Most of the other backpack plugins all require just commands, but this is actually a physical backpack that you can craft. So that's Backpacks Plus Plus. Later.